Why the first $100,000 is so hard? Certainly. Let's delve a bit deeper into why the first $100,000 can be so hard to earn. In this video, we give 4 reasons and how to make your first $100,000. One of the main reasons is that it often requires a significant investment of time, energy, and resources. For example, if you want to become a doctor, you'll need to spend at least 4 years in medical school, followed by several more years of residency and training. This is a long and grueling process that requires a lot of dedication and hard work. Even if you're able to secure a high-paying job after completing your training, it may still take several years to earn your first $100,000 due to the time and money you've already invested in your education. Another reason the first $100,000 is difficult is that it may require taking on financial risks. For example, if you want to start your own business, you'll need to invest money in things like rent, supplies, and marketing. There's no guarantee that your business will be successful, and you may not see a return on your investment for several years. Similarly, if you want to advance your career, you may need to invest in things like continuing education or professional certifications. These investments can be expensive and may not pay off immediately, making it difficult to earn your first $100,000. Finally, the first $100,000 can be hard to achieve because it requires overcoming personal and professional challenges. Even if you have the necessary education and skills, you may still face obstacles such as self-doubt, fear of failure, or the need to adapt to new situations. These challenges can be difficult to overcome, but they are an inevitable part of the process of achieving any significant goal. Overall, the first $100,000 is a challenging milestone to reach, but it is also an important foundation for future success. By investing in your education and taking on financial risks, and by overcoming personal and professional challenges, you can lay the groundwork for a fulfilling and successful career. Easy way to make your first $100,000. There is no easy way to make your first $100,000. However, here are a few strategies that might help you reach this goal. 1. Start saving and investing as early as possible. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more time you'll have to compound your wealth. Even if you can only save a small amount at first, it's important to get in the habit of saving and investing for the long term. 2. Get a higher paying job. If you're not happy with your current salary, consider looking for a job that pays more. This may involve getting additional education or training, or simply networking and negotiating for a higher salary. 3. Start a side hustle. If you have a skill or hobby that you enjoy, consider turning it into a side hustle. This could be anything from freelance writing to selling handmade crafts online. 4. Cut expenses. Look for ways to cut expenses and save money. This might involve things like canceling subscription services, cooking at home instead of eating out, or negotiating lower rates for things like car insurance. 5. Invest wisely. When you do have extra money to invest, be sure to do your research and make informed decisions. This might involve consulting with a financial advisor or learning about different investment options. Ultimately, making your first $100,000 will require hard work and dedication, and it may involve taking on financial risks and overcoming personal and professional challenges. However, by setting goals, making a plan, and staying focused, you can increase your chances of success. If you're getting value from this video, please like this and encourage us to keep making more content like this. Advice. Here are a few pieces of advice that might help you make your first $100,000. 1. Set specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals. This will help you stay focused and motivated, and it will also make it easier to track your progress. 2. Develop a financial plan. This might involve creating a budget, setting financial goals, and making a plan for saving and investing. 3. Invest in your education and skills. The more you know and the more valuable skills you have, the more likely you are to command a higher salary or start a successful business. 4. Network and build relationships. Building relationships with other professionals in your field can help you learn about job opportunities, get advice and mentorship, and gain access to new business connections. 5. Be persistent and resilient. Making your first $100,000 will likely involve overcoming challenges and setbacks. It's important to stay focused and persistent and to not let setbacks discourage you. 6. Learn from others. Seek out mentors, read books and articles, and seek out other sources of knowledge and inspiration. You can learn a lot from others who have already achieved what you're striving for. What are the things to avoid if you want to make your first $100,000? Here are a few things to avoid when trying to make your first $100,000. 1. Avoid unnecessary risks. While taking calculated risks can be a key to success, it's important to avoid taking on unnecessary risks that could jeopardize your financial security. 2. Avoid overspending. It's important to live within your means and avoid overspending, as this can put a strain on your finances and make it harder to reach your financial goals. 3. Avoid falling into debt. While borrowing money can be a useful tool in certain situations, it's important to avoid falling into debt. This can be especially true for high-interest credit card debt, which can be difficult to pay off. 4. Avoid procrastination. It's important to stay focused and avoid procrastinating, as this can delay your progress and make it harder to achieve your goals. 5. Avoid making impulsive financial decisions. It's important to think carefully before making financial decisions, rather than acting impulsively. This can help you avoid costly mistakes. Overall, it's important to be strategic and disciplined when trying to make your first $100,000. By avoiding unnecessary risks, overspending, falling into debt, procrastination, and impulsive financial decisions, you can increase your chances of success. Benefits. There are many benefits to making your first $100,000. Some of the most significant benefits include: 1. Financial security. Having a strong financial foundation can provide you with a sense of security and stability, and it can give you the freedom to make choices about your career and lifestyle. 2. Opportunities for growth and advancement. Earning your first $100,000 can open up new opportunities for growth and advancement in your career. For example, you may be able to negotiate for a higher salary or take on more responsibility at work. 3. Improved quality of life. Having a higher income can improve your quality of life in a number of ways, such as by allowing you to afford a better home, travel, or participate in activities you enjoy. 4. Increased self-esteem. Achieving a significant financial goal can boost your self-esteem and confidence, and it can give you a sense of accomplishment and pride. 5. Ability to help others. Making your first $100,000 can also give you the financial means to help others, whether by making charitable donations or supporting loved ones in need. If you're getting value from this video, please like this and subscribe to encourage us to keep making more content like this. When to give up. It's important to be persistent and resilient when trying to achieve your goals, but there may come a time when it makes sense to give up on a particular goal or approach. Here are a few signs that it might be time to give up. 1. You're no longer passionate about the goal. If you've lost interest in the goal or it's no longer meaningful to you, it may be time to consider giving up. 2. You're not making progress. If you're not making progress despite putting in a lot of effort, it may be time to reassess your approach or consider whether the goal is realistic or achievable. 3. The cost of pursuing the goal is too high. If the financial, emotional, or physical cost of pursuing the goal is too high, it may be time to consider whether it's worth continuing. 4. You have better opportunities elsewhere. If you have other opportunities that are more likely to lead to success, it may make sense to redirect your energy and focus. Ultimately, the decision to give up on a goal is a personal one and it depends on your individual circumstances. It's important to be honest with yourself about whether it makes sense to continue pursuing a particular goal and to be open to the possibility of finding new opportunities or setting new goals. Do you know anyone can make $100,000 in just a few weeks? Yes, it's possible, and you start today, but you may have this bad habit that has been stolen your money secretly. Check our next video where we share how to manage money and avoid loans. We have a gift for you. Planning can be really stressful trying to put on everything together. This makes us meet up with some of the best doctors to recommend a pill that helps keep you stress-free. The link is in the first comment below. Thank you for watching. See you there.